the maintenance, the sustenance and the nourishment of that consciousness, it comes when you are repeating that pattern, right? You sustain it. But when you break that consciousness, break away from that consciousness, you are introducing a totally new factor in the whole of that consciousness. You understand? Please understand this. They are experimenting, as I pointed out the other day, as the speaker pointed out the other day, with various forms of group consciousness. They haven't come to that. If one group has learned something quickly, the animals that belong to that group learn much quicker. Because the consciousness of that group is enlivened by a new factor. You understand? Now, if we understand the nature of our own consciousness, see how it is operating in this endless cycle of knowledge, action, division, and so on, that consciousness has been sustained for millennia, million years. If when you see the truth that any form of prejudice, all this is a form of prejudice, and break away from it, you give a new factor into the old. You understand what I'm saying? Which means, are you, as a human being, who is the rest of mankind, of whose consciousness you are, and where you can move away from the old pattern. The old pattern of obedience, acceptance, of, all that. That is the real turning point in our life. Because man cannot go on this pattern, repeating this pattern. It has lost its meaning. Except in the biological and technical world. In the psychological world, it has totally lost its meaning. What if you fulfill? Who cares? If you become a saint, what man? You follow? Whereas if you totally move away from that, you affect the whole of consciousness of mankind.